Thank you so much for being here. I'd love to know, what does innovation mean to you?
The word innovation, I mean, I'm here, so I'm very delighted to be here, but it's a little bit intimidating, isn't it? It's a little bit big. I haven't thought about innovating, just simply innovating my life. As I think there's one thing that I'm grateful to myself is that I lived the different chapter of my life. I started to work as a model, and a very successful model, and then I evolved from modeling to acting, and then there was a moment in my life when I was considered too old to model, and so I was, my contract was not renewed, and that also had an effect in my acting. And it was sad, and I didn't agree too much, but that was the reality. So I went back to university and took a master's degree on ethology, which is the science of animal behavior and conservation. It was something that I was interested in since I was a little girl. And became a director, started to make films about animals, and then opened a farm. So I don't know if the word innovation can, because it's a big word, can be applied, but if it can be applied to me as to live different chapter of my life and live them fully and happily, even if sometimes something might look like a rejection.
No, thank you so much for that. And, you know, Audi is really big on technology, pillars, creativity, and emotion. How do those pillars align with you and your work as an actress?
Well, of course, emotions has a lot to do with acting. We express emotions. The storytelling, the narration is told by the script, by the writer of the script, by the director who puts it together. But we have to express the emotions that they are in the characters. And I wrote a monologue where I combined my science of ethologist with acting. Charles Darwin wrote a book called On the Expression of Emotion of Men and Animals. And I was fascinated. It's not a very famous book, but I was fascinating because the expression of emotion of men and animals, that's the job of an actress, the expression of emotion. And I was an ethologist. So my monologue that I'm touring many countries is called Darwin's Smile. Talks about that. So emotions and how, a little example. I smile, it's understood all over the world, right? But if I do this, it's understood only in Italy. So certain gestures you learn, but certain gestures are engraved in us. Are they shaped by evolution, as they are our bones? That was Charles Darwin's basic question.
Yeah, no, thank you for that. You know, you've done some incredible collaborations throughout your career, and you know, now you're here with Audi. What are some of the factors that you look for a brand partner when you're selecting to work with someone?
I think a writer or a painter might have to work by itself, but as an actress you depend on other actors, and so much of acting is reacting, and so much of the relationship that you open yourself to the other actor, the better the performance is going to be. It really is a chemistry based on empathy and not being intimidated, because at the end of the day there is a common denominator to all human beings. We are great and not so great. We're all things together. So the more you open your heart to another actor, a person you don't know, might have to play your husband, the better it is the relationship on screen.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much.
It was such a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
Take
Thank
care.
you so much.